back. Who knows, you might hear something that's funny, interesting, or educational. Well, funny maybe. Educational, very seldom. Unless you get before the early net start. Then there's some good stuff on there. Alrighty, Craig, you take care. Okay, now we'll see about Randy. And see if he's got any more news about Bob. We passed that on last night, and they appreciate any news on Bob and Janet that you can supply to us there, Randy. KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. We'll say we got one dog in your lap, the little red-haired one, and your daughter's sleeping, but in good shape.
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Batting 1,000 this morning. Yep, got the little red-headed girl here in the chair with me. And daughter's sleeping, and she's doing pretty good. We talked to Janet late yesterday evening, and Bob's feeling a little bit better, and they're offering some kind of hope he might be able to come home today, but we haven't heard, so we're just kind of wait and see. But that's good news if it's true. That's definitely good news. So that's all we know, that he might be able to come home today. So looking like a pretty good day for getting your porch time in, Jim. Hope you and your wife have a great day. Back to you.
All righty, Randy. Well, thanks for the news, and I'll pass it on that he may be able to come home today. But, you know, they got so many fantastic things that they've come up with here in the last few years. And because, you know, old men get old and they wear out their plumbing and everything starts going haywire. So they've been having a lot of practice on repair and stuff. So hopefully they'll get him to back where he won't have to spend all of his time in a wheelchair. Okay, Randy, thanks. And, yeah, I don't know if what color Darla's hair is, but if you're partial to redheads, you better be careful, Randy. Darla will put a skillet upside your head. All right, I got to get going here. And get in trouble here. All righty, now we'll go and see what the critter control. Yeah, we're going to see, now that the weather's breaking, maybe we're going to do something. And I think on our list there, we're about 50-50 on our count on W's and L's. KA8MNT, KA8MNT, WB8, BMW. Almost got your call letters mixed up with mine, Tom.
WB8 BMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, it wouldn't be the first time someone's got it messed up, and it won't be the last, that's for sure. Oh, let's see, the critters are doing pretty good. They did a light workout yesterday, and last night played in the rain. And then right now I let them sleep in a little bit just to let them rejuvenate some and everything after the weekend and the holiday. And tomorrow we're going to hit it again and get them ready for their ball game this weekend, their series. So we'll see what goes on there. Let's see. That's about all we've got from the critter world down here. So with that, I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VFW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I got a company that wants to make uniforms for the critters. But they said that I told them the critters that we had on the team, and they got to have special uniforms. So we're going to sit down with the pencil and paper and see what it'll cost to get uniforms for the whole team. And the suits probably won't cost much, but it'll be the design and the stitching people that put it together is what's going to cost the money. But we'll check, and who knows? Maybe they'll all have uniforms. Either that, or we'll just make them each one of them a cap. I don't know. Depends on the money. Okay, Tom. And I know Bill's listening, and I got to keep moving. Alrighty, let me see now. 52. I'm going to go up to Jacksonville, Florida, and see how the JAXs are doing after that weekend. Let me see. We're going to try for the pretty one this morning. K8 JAX WB8 BMW.
Hey, good morning there, Jim. Well, you pulled the short straw instead this morning. WHJAX, portable pedestrian. But you know what? Miss Wendy is here with me.
Good morning, Jim. This is KAJAX, and we hope you're having a good morning this morning, and everyone have a great day.
We're starting our day off here in Jacksonville at 74 degrees. Beautiful, cloudless morning starting here. There is not a cloud in the sky, and a few jet contrails, and that's about it. And so we're going to have another nice day here, it looks like. So anyway, statistics for today for you, Jim. You are losing 57 seconds of daylight today than what you had yesterday. And that brings to about 8 minutes since the end of the beginning of summer, I should say. 8 minutes total loss of daylight. The interesting thing is for northern Ohio, though, that most of that loss has come in the morning. 7 of the 8 minutes have been later sunrises for you, and only 1 minute less in your sunsets. Anyway, that's what's happening. I'll turn it back to you, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call. WHJAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty there, Rod. Yeah, well, yeah, it's always good news to hear from you guys, and it's always bad statistics after it passes the summer solstice there. But that's all right, you know. The good always way outdoes the bad. So you keep up, keeping up, take care of that family. And K9LUCY and Misty, if she stops by, and of course, our best thoughts and prayers as the kids stay good and healthy along with you. Alrighty, now let me see. Now, today is Tuesday, so Mark is not there. So, let me see. I gotta find out. Well, before I go to Ray up there, is anybody wants to come jump in? Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna go to LJ. I'm always clipping him off the end. We'll give him some time this morning. KB8LJ, WB8, BMW. How's everything at Bedstead Corners this morning, LJ?
Well, WB8 BMW from KB8LJ. Things are looking pretty good here. I'm probably going to go to the Norris luncheon, although it's in a place that it doesn't turn me on too much, but I'll probably go there and spend a little bit of time with the guys and see what all they have to say. And meanwhile, I'm just chugging along day by day and doing what I got to do. So with that, KB8LJ, back to net.
All right. righty, LJ. Well, I'm the age now where one thing that sort of turns me on is the young granddaughter and grandson giving you a big hug. Now that there, and of course my cute little wife, but them grandkids, you know, they got a special place, and they special little things when they tug at your heart. All righty. Now, if anybody wants to jump in here, well, let me see. Let me go to Ray, and then we'll get him off, and then whatever time we got, we'll just we'll throw it out for anybody. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. Good morning, Ray.
WBA VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the other netizens out there this morning. Hope everybody's enjoying the cooler weather. Feel like y'all might have got some rain. We had it all around us and a lot of lightning, but I don't think we got a drop last night. Anyway, all is well. So looks like you may get some porch time there, Jim. So enjoy. And we'll get off here and let you see if you can find somebody else to talk to. K5 CFY 73, y'all.
All righty, Ray. Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you and Fred. We'll have to listen. One of these times, Fred is out there talking to a rabbit or a grasshopper or a gallinipper or a collymobulus or a wampus kitty, and he's talking and like with his bugle voice, we'll hear him again. All righty, now we got 2 minutes. Somebody wants to jump in and say good morning. We're listening.
Well, good morning, Jim. I know you probably called, and you've been probably doing it the last few days, and I've not been there. I did hear you this morning, and now I hear you again, so good morning. Yeah, the sleep gets in the way, but I'll send it back your way, Jim. K7QV.
Yeah, I heard you this morning and everything, and then I called on you, and I just figured that you've sort of nodded off on something and pulled the covers up over your head, so good to hear you there, Mark. All righty, well, we got about 45 seconds before Fred will come in and make it legal there, so we'll go ahead and give him a call in and let him get started. WA8 KOC WB8 VMW. Alrighty, Fred, if you're ready to start, I'm ready to turn it loose. I got just about everybody I called on. A couple of them didn't make it, but, you know, that's hopefully they just nodded off or they're drinking coffee. So you got 10 seconds, and then it will be legal. WAAKOC WB8 VMW.
Jim, if you can give me 30 seconds, I'll be right back.
Oh, man, I'm good at stretching things out like that. I got a motor mouth, you know, and everything. So everybody that's out there anticipating checking in and everything, Fred, he takes his dogs out and he's got to bring them in and wipe their feet off so that his cute wife doesn't hit him upside the head with a skillet or something. So yeah, we'll give him a few minutes, and then but want to thank everybody for putting up with me this morning, and hopefully everybody made it through the holiday and did not lose a digit or anything, and I had a real good maybe a cookout or something with the family. It's always nice. Get out there and get some good hot dogs and stuff on the grill. So we'll back up and see if Freddie's ready. If he's not, we'll come up with something else. WB8 VMW.
Thanks much, Jim. I appreciate that. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Today is July 7th, 2026, and this edition of the Net is brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater, which location is Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency you're listening to is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS access code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. This is a controlled net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Good to be with you folks today. My name is Fred. I'm going to throw it back over to Jim. Jim, good morning. I imagine you're looking forward to some porch time this afternoon. How are you and Judy?
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, we're going to get some porch time. We spent a lot of time up in the hospital, Judy getting her tests and everything. So tomorrow, today we'll sit out there and watch the neighborhood. And, you know, I was just rummaging through some of my stuff down there in the bomb shelter. And I remember sometime, I think it was last year, you had a, well, it's like a stealth antenna, single wire that was breaking or something. And I run across some of that there military wire, super strong and very thin, makes a good a stealth antenna because you can hardly see it. So if you ever need any wire like that, you let me know because I got some of it. That's a wire that if you let it drop after you uncoil it and everything, it's a booger to get untangled. But it's a beautiful stealth single wire. So if you need it, I got it. You got it. WB8 VMW. Everybody stay safe, stay well. Back to net.
Okay, Jim, thank you for that. I do have wire up here, and it's very, very thin, but I have now a Comet mast antenna, CHA 250B, and I'm going to start using that, employing that as soon as I get it hooked up. But thank you for the offer. You take care. Have a terrific Tuesday. Enjoy the porch time. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Anyone who'd like to check in with me on the Barometer Net this morning, short time, mobile, or Outlanders, please give me a call, and good morning all.
Hey, Victor, Mike.
Kilo Echo 8, Golf, Kilo Oscar, in and out.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, next short time.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile and in and out.
This is Kilo Julius 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Morning, Fred.
Alpha Bravo
8
Mike Oscar, mobile on Echo Stink.
W8JAX. Name here is Rod, Jacksonville, Florida.
Morning, Fred. I don't know if I got stepped on or got mixed, but I better do it now so I might fall back to sleep. Okay, sup, QV.
All right, I'll pick it up there. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I don't know if there were collisions or if somebody had radios on in the background or what. KD8 VMM, KE8 GKO. Jody, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for being here with us. KD8 SLG, just next short time. KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, in and out. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. KE8 SFS, Mark, I pulled you out of a collision, in and out. Thanks, Mark. KJ5 DIT, KC8 FQV, AB8MO, EchoLink, and W8 JAX. Did I miss anybody in the round? opened the squelch on the repeater, and I heard no audio, so I'm going to get back to it here so I don't miss my buddy Brian. KD8VMM. Brian, good morning. Good to hear you, pal. I hope you had a good holiday celebration. I hope your week started off well. Over to you. What do you got going on today?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. I had just work going on today. So I arrived here in Akron, and holiday was fine. So I didn't do much. Just hang around the house and relax. Heat gets to you after a while, so I didn't want to get more out into it. So I did grill out. Had a barbecue and stuff. That's usual, though. And then overcast skies this morning and 71 degrees. Traffic was flowing in Akron. So got a few reckless ops out there, but that's pretty much a daily occurrence. So have a safe one. Talk to you hopefully tomorrow. So I'll be around. KD8VMM. I'll be.
Hey, Brian, thanks for being here with us this morning. Glad to know you had a good weekend, this past weekend. Cooking out's fun. It's always fun to make stuff on the grill. It doesn't heat the house up, and the flavor's unique. You take good care of yourself. Don't work too hard today, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning. 7-3. KD8SLG, just Nick. Nick, good morning. How are you this morning? How was your holiday? Did you do 13 colonies?
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all of the Barometer Netizens. I had a great weekend. Did a whole bunch of grilling. Got a nice 5-burner flat top that was gifted to me. So cooked on that all weekend. 13 colonies? No, sir, I have not. I do not have an HF rig hooked up down the farm, so I haven't played any of that. But I know Gary's been chasing them. Got his antennas up for him a couple of weeks ago so that he could make that happen. It's Tuesday. We've got the Club Net tonight. NT8D has the helm, so be sure to join us tonight at 8 o'clock, and don't forget about News Line right beforehand at 7:30. Thanks for getting me in there, Fred. Everyone have a glorious day. Hope to talk to you tonight. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick, and thank you for always being here and trying to check in with us each morning when you're not feeling under the weather. That did remind me that, yes, tonight is the Club Weekly Net starting at 8 p.m. the same frequency. NT8D will have the helm. It's probably going to be some great trivia and always fun. And if you want to know what's going on in the world of amateur radio all around the world, you can tune in 1/2 hour prior, Amateur Radio Newsline, Allstar Net, and you can find out what is the scoop. So thanks, Nick. Take good care. 7-3. We will talk to you soon. I don't know if he's mobile, but I know he's EchoLink, AB8MO, WA8KOC. Good morning, Andrew.
WA8KOC from AB8MO. Mobile EchoLink, yes, that's a terrible, terrible combination. And I avoided it if at all possible, but can't really do it today. My car's in the shop for scheduled repair. I almost just rescheduled it. You weren't on the net yesterday, Fred, but I had a house fire over the weekend, and it started up near my shack due to an electrical surge that came in. A transformer blew at the road, and it sent a surge in the house, caught our house on fire. So I'm living out of a hotel in Beechwood right now, so my commute is a little bit longer now, actually 3 times as long, almost exactly, distance-wise than normally. So I have a little bit more longer window than I normally would, at least for the next couple weeks. So heard from the insurance company yesterday, and right now we're living on top of it. You've got 3 people living in a hotel room, and we're starting to get on each other's nerves. So I'm hoping that the insurance company will approve me for a separate room. So they're just starting to get things moving with the insurance, and I guess prayers that things will go smoothly and things will get covered. Things that got damaged will get covered. So, about to go past the 147015 repeater, actually. So, my commute takes me right past the Newberry repeater each morning now. So, with that, I'll try to get in here tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have my car back tomorrow, so I'll be able to check in on the radio, actually. Everybody have a great day, and try not to start any fires out there, at least unintentionally. WA8KOC from AB8MO on EchoLink.
W8WKY.
Andy, EchoLink treated you excellently this morning. My good Lord, thank goodness you weren't hurt. I'm sorry to hear about the house fire. We will keep you in our prayers. We'll pray that the insurance company does acknowledge the need for a second room. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. But you know what? You got away unscathed, and that's the main thing. And, yeah, it's a miserable mess when that kind of stuff happens. We've had some weird weather lately. So, like I said, we'll be praying for you, pal. You take care of yourself. Don't work too hard today at work. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. I think I can get back on the list here now. I did mention Jody, K8GKO, was in here, in and out. Jody, if you're still listening, have a good one. And Tim also, KD8HAG, was mobile, in and out. Oh, Mark, KE8SFS, was also in here, in and out. KJ5DIT, Matthew, good morning. How are things out in Arkadelphia? Good to hear you. Hopefully you had a good 4th of July celebration. Over to you. WA8KOC for the net.
Had a wonderful one. The kids all went out to the fireworks and the activities, and wound up being home alone with me and my wife on a quiet evening. Cannot complain. Was a nice weekend. But things are back to normal. Kids are starting their preschool stuff. Talking about the weekend was tax-free weekend to buy clothes and stuff for the kids. So all of that's starting to wind up. One of them went back to summer school, and she had a good time. She was working on her 6 times tables. And this morning I was trying to think through if I could remember mine. Been a long time. But anyway, we had a really good rain shower last night. Lightning and boom booms were quite active. And we wish you all a wonderful morning. 73.
KJ5DIT WA8KOC. Well, glad to know everything's back to normal. Glad to hear you had a good weekend. We had one heck of a downpour here yesterday. It flooded the entire backyard. Places in the backyard that usually don't hold water had like 2.5 inches of water. A lot of it's receded now, but it was a big one. So, like I say, weird weather. Everybody be cautious. Take care. Thanks, Matthew. 7-3. Talk to you soon. KC8FQV, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark. How are things out Aurora way? KC8FQV, WA8KOC. We'll circle back. W8JAX, my buddy Rod, is in here with us. Good morning, Rod. Everything well with you guys? Did you have a great 4th of July celebration? And how's your week starting out? Tell me all about it.
Hey, good morning there, Fred, and to all on the Barometer Net. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian. Miss Wendy is way ahead of me there. She's waving. And before I forget, I wanted to tell to Andy there, I was real sorry to hear. I heard yesterday on the net about his house fire. and very, very sorry to hear that, and hope it all goes well. The good news, of course, was everybody was safe, nobody got hurt, but I did want to make that comment to Andy. Anyway, we have 74 degrees down here in Jacksonville under clear skies. We had a great weekend, fairly quiet. We did visit our daughter and son-in-law for one of the days. I forget when it was. I think it was Saturday. And so we had a good holiday weekend there. Hopefully you and Roseanne did likewise. The ocean is quiet today, 3-foot seas and 84 degrees, and that's what's happening in Jacksonville. Back to you there, Fred, WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Rod, thanks much for taking the time to check in with us this morning. Do give Ms. Wendy our best. Roseanne and I had a great time, and we thought about you guys down there in Jacksonville. And the weather here, like I said, is really flaky. I don't know what's going on. But it sounds like you guys had a good holiday weekend without any storms. And, yeah, it's a shame about Andy. But as you say, he got away unscathed. And stuff you can always replace. Life, not so much. Take good care, Rod. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. KC8FQV, WA8KOC. Are you here, Mark?
Yep, good morning, Fred. Thanks for coming around. Yeah, I heard about Andy, and yeah, that was not good. They had a rough weekend, Andy, but yeah, the electric company, they had a lot of outages, and they weren't big. They were small, and they were troublesome because of a tree here, a tree there. You know, my cousin had it out for 2 days, so they had a generator. But yeah, everything went good over the weekend, and went down and watched the kids play baseball last night. It was a nice night out. So went down to Green. Boy, oh boy, them kids, I said to my sister's daughter, I said, what time do they get up? The boy gets up at 7. They all three were going still at 10 o'clock at night. We left about 10, but they all were still going full throttle. So I don't know where they get the energy, but the kids were going full throttle. But we'll send it back your way, Fred, and we'll catch you guys tonight on the net and on the Beacon Net, or on the RCWA Net, and in many other places. So, there's a Trunk Fest this weekend in Ravenna on 705 Oakwood Street. The P-Cars group is doing it. So, yeah, Trunk Fest. So I'll send it, and I think it's just $5. So send it back your way, Fred. KC8FQV.
Thanks for your check-in, Mark. Appreciate it. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net this morning? It's wide open. WA8KOC.
WKR, November 8th. Mike Kilo, Stu, Munson, Ohio, Mobile.
KD8 DSH, Randy in Akron.
And 8MKR Mobile.
W8HRF, Josh.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu. Here in Whiskey Run, West Virginia. KF8ERZ. Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Echo, Mike New Franklin.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8, EOG, Mobile, P.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha Zulu Delta, U.S. Coast Guard Stations Airport. My name is Jeff.
Jeff
just had a collision. I copied Tom, KA8MNT, and the other one was the Coast Guard station. I'm used to hearing him once in a great while. Could you please give me your call sign again?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Zulu Delta KF8AZD.
W8WKY.
All right, I caught it that time. Anyone else for this round?
November 8, Whiskey Sugarville in the London.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray KE8 VOX Scott and Vermilion.
November 8, Victor Foxtrot Kilo N8 VFK, Cliff Cummings Station.
All right, within this realm of check-ins, we had a lot of mobiles, so I'm going to get to them first and ask the people who are not mobile to kindly wait for me, and I'll be right to you. It's good hearing everybody. First mobile I heard was John, N8MKR, WA8KOC. John, good morning. How's your week started off? Everything good on your end?
Oh, good morning, Fred. Absolutely. Another kind of a strange-looking day to drive to work on. I checked in on the net yesterday. Just on my way into the office in Richfield. Hey, I want to let you know I took my bike to fireworks Saturday night, and I parked up on the Polsky's deck on the top floor. It was quite a fun ride. But all is good here. Just a busy week. This is my busiest week of the month, so looking for a productive day and a strong finish. Take care, and 7-3 and 8MKR Mobile.
Great hearing from you, John. I have not been out on my bike in weeks. The hot weather just was miserable for me. I don't like that at all. And I have some stuff I got to get done around here this week because I am going to be absent next week. That reminds me, I need coverage for next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, because I'll be out at my son's house in Sandusky with no radio. Anyway, you take good care of yourself, John. Strong finish. Looking forward to this afternoon. And have yourself a great day. 7-3. W8STU. Good morning, Stu. Take it away. It's all yours. How are you?
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the net. Please excuse me as I back into my spot. Beautiful day this morning. Looks like the sun's going to come out here eventually. I see it's partly cloudy now, and I'm pointing towards the northeast. But 72 this morning. They must have a little bit of rain out this way, but earlier on. But I got a little bit of later start today. Just took my time coming into work today. A little tired this morning when I get up at 5:30. But I did hear my buddy Pete. Nice to hear you, Pete. I was kind of worried about you. I haven't heard you in a while. If you answer the net or when you're done, if you want to go to 2.400. But with that, Fred, I hope everybody has a great day, of course. I hope I'll be back tomorrow. With that, I'll say 33, Big 8 to ladies. Until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you.
All right, Stu, well, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. I'm glad to hear everything's going well with you. And it's okay to be a little bit late running in the mornings like this. If you feel you need a couple extra minutes, I'm sure they'll understand. Take good care of yourself and have a terrific Tuesday, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KD8ZSH. Good morning, Randy. I hear from the powers that be in Silvercreek that Robert is not doing so well. And that makes me feel uncomfortable. But when you talk to him or Janet, please give them my best and let Bob know that we are praying for him on this end. Take it away, Randy. Good morning.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Morning, everybody. Yep, he's been in the hospital. He was here all this past weekend. We did hear late last night he's feeling a little bit better. They got the results of the MRI back, and apparently there weren't any red flags or anything, so there's a possible chance of him coming home today. They like to get you out, you heal better at home. So there's a possibility of him coming home, and I will know a little better later on today. So I'd like to thank everybody for the prayers. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the week. KD8 ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
Okay, Randy, that's good news about Mr. Shepard. He has no real issues. Hopefully, you're right. When you are home, you seem to heal better, quicker. So like I say, if you talk to him or Janet, please give them my best. Let them know I miss hearing from him. And if there's anything I can do for Bob, please be the communicator and let me know so I can get it done for him. Great guy. 7-3, Randy. W8HRF. Rounding out our Ellet folks. Josh, good morning. How are you?
W8KOC, W8HRF. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. Nice to be the tail gunner for the Ellet crew this morning. I got 72 degrees and a little bit of haze driving into work. Not too bad. Took the scenic route in today, I guess, so that was kind of nice. But it shaved off most of the extra time because I left a little early. But that's all right. We got our work done and proceed forward with the day. Was able to put together some shelves and was organizing the shed last night after I got home, so that was nice. So that doesn't look like a disaster anymore. Trying to find homes for things and working on the laundry room next. Got some shelves for down there we're putting together, so I'll finish that tonight and get that organized. Go on to the next thing. Probably the ham shacks next. It's a little bit of a mess, so we're going to try to organize that. So I'm in organizing mood this last couple weeks, Fred. Throw it back to you. Thanks for picking me up. Hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. WA8KOC, W8HRF, 7-3 all.
All right. No problem, Josh. Glad to hear you've got the gumption to go ahead and start straightening things out. I've got a lot of straightening out to do here, let me tell you, pal, and I've been here a while. You take good care of yourself, our best to the family. Don't work too hard today, and careful on the rest of your drive. 7-3. Pete, KF8EOG, you are mobile. I'm back to you. I hope you're having a good morning so far. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, this is KF8EOG. Morning, everybody on the net. I've got 71 degrees here in the mobile office and a little bit of misty rain. Back to, I heard here on the morning radio, Andy's situation, and if Andy's listening, please feel free to reach out to me if you need anything. I'm not that far from you. My heart goes out to you and the family and stuff and your situation. And if you need a ride or anything like that, please reach out to me. I'm more than willing to help you in any way I can. I heard Stu there this morning, and morning to you too. I haven't been on the last few days. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a relapse in my medical situation that I had, and wasn't in the greatest of shape here. But I'm bouncing back, and I'm back on the radio here. Break for a second. So I did, heard you talk about your bike not being on it. I did break out my 49-year-old mopeds that I've had since I was 13 and got them cleaned up and took them for a little 15-mile ride. No, they're not e-bikes, but yeah, they still get 100 miles to the gallon. So Other than that, just back to work again. I'm glad for that. And I'm going to turn it back to net control so you can get down the list. And again, Andy, if you need anything, please reach out. This is KF8 EOG returning to net control and 73s, everybody.
W8WKY.
Pete, it's really good to hear from you this morning. Thank you for checking in with us. It's appreciated. And I will be praying for you and your medical situation. You say you're bouncing back, so I think everything will be okay. And I'm sure if Andy heard that, he appreciates your offer very much. Take good care of yourself, Pete, 7-3, and we will talk to you soon. KF8ERZ, Terry, good morning. How are things down in Ellenboro? You're sounding pretty chipper. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. Yeah, it looks like the weather might be turning a little better today. Not quite so hot. Yeah, a little chance of rain, nothing too bad. We had a hot week last week, but nice to get back down to 80s and a little less humidity. But it's good to be with you all. Appreciate you taking a check in. I heard there about you talking about Andy. I just want you to lift him up in my prayers, and wish there was something I could do. I hate to hear that for him, but thank God he's okay and his family, and definitely want to be praying for that situation, that God opens doors for him. But anyway, I don't have too much to add. I don't want to hold it because I know there's more on down the line, but I just wanted to jump in there and get my card punched and join you all on this wonderful net. So I'll just sit back and enjoy hearing everybody else's comments, and thank you once again for taking my check-in, Fred. So with that, we'll turn it back to net control, say 73s, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Okay, Terry. This doesn't go just for you. It goes for everybody. If anybody wants a recheck, they're more than welcome. We've had a couple of people ask for rechecks, and not a big deal, but if you're listening out and we don't hear from you, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. It is a great net, and it's a great chance to get together and find out what people are doing, what's going on in their lives, and if there are issues, offer our help. Take good care of yourself, Terry. 7-3. K8MRE. Good morning, Mike. I hope everything's well with you. Hope you had a good weekend, good celebration.
Good morning, everybody on the net. We did have a good weekend, and we're expecting a larger weekend this coming weekend since the fireworks on Portage Lakes are Saturday. We usually have about 20, 30 people here, and we're looking forward to it. We're all set and just getting things cleaned up, ready to go. It's been a busy summer so far. It continues to be that way through the whole summer. We have a full schedule with family and friends visiting and us traveling as well. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Reminder, be safe. Drink lots of water with all this heat. Take care of yourself. Back to net control, K8MRE, clear, 73.
Alrighty then, Mr. Gage, you take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Enjoy the week. Enjoy this upcoming weekend. Should be a lot of fun. Our dogs go crazy with the fireworks. This is the first year we've been able to shush them up a little bit, but they don't like it. And I don't know. The one, I think she's got bionic hearing. She can hear it miles away, so we're going to have to calm her down and give her some CBD biscuits this weekend. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, and we'll talk to you soon, Mike. KA8MNT. Good morning, Tom. Good to have you aboard. I have a joke for you. Did you know that the oldest computer was owned by Adam and Eve? It was an apple with very limited memory. Just one bite, and everything crashed. K8MNT WA8KOC. How do you like that one, buddy?
W8KOC. This is KA8MNT. Good. Oh, goodness. That's not fair to me because now I can't talk. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else on the net. Oh, let's see. The sun is coming out. We've got 72 degrees, no wind, no rain. and 30.01 on the barometer. Today we're supposed to hit 83, mostly cloudy with a 22% chance of rain. And that was hard to get out because I'm still grinning from ear to ear. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, let's see. We survived the 4th of July weekend, yay. And yesterday we did pretty good. I got a new desk chair that took me just over 2 hours to put together. Nothing wanted to go right. All I was able to do with no problems was put the casters on it. But I finally got that done, and we went and had Mexican last night, and called it a night after that and relaxed. Excuse me. Oh, let's see, and that's about all I got right now, so let me grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. A buddy of mine was the best man for his brother's wedding in Paris. At the reception, he raised his glass and said, "Eggs, cinnamon, bread, and maple syrup." It was her French toast. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Taco Tuesday morning super duper humorous NCO WA8KOC.
Fear not, Tom. Yours was just as good as mine. I like that. And my wife will like it because she is French. True French. French is her first language, so she'll get a big kick out of that. Thanks, Tom. Best to you and Linda. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday. I'll look forward to talking to you soon. Real quick, I'm going to butt in before I get Bill in here. Upstage him a little bit. Gas at Sam's Club today is just like yesterday, $3.12 a gallon. That's down on Portage Road in North Canton. And weather from Kerry WACTM's weather station around the corner from here in Long Lake, Portage Lakes, 70.9 degrees currently, 70.6 for the dew point. No wind to speak of. Today's peaks should be about 3.4 miles per hour out of the southeast. 0.89 inches of rain so far in the past 24 hours, 30.01 on the barometer, 99% humidity, sunrise 6:02, and sunset 9:02. Gas, BP at corner Waterloo and Manchester, $3.19 a gallon. Arco over in East Avenue, $3.49 a gallon. No reports for Citgo or Akron Food Mart. Marathon over on East Avenue, $3.68 a gallon. With that, I'm gonna get Jeff in here before I go to Bill. Bill and AWS, you're on deck. And Jeff, good morning. Good to hear you. KF8 AZD WA8 KOC for the net. What's new with you?
Good morning, fellow hammers and hamettes. This is KF8 AZD Jeffrey Kansas, transmitting from the U.S. Coast Guard Station in Fairport, Ohio. This is Barometer Net. I'll do a little bit of the lake weather. Currently, we are at 81 degrees, 74 degrees with the wind chill. Yes, there's a 13-knot wind currently, which gives us a wind chill. See here, pressure level 30.02. We have a wind speed of, it's going to 15 knots now, and it'll be climbing later on in the day. Seas 3 to 5 feet, building to 5 to 6 later on in the afternoon. And you guys won't believe this, it's 80-degree water temp right here in the bay coming out of the river. Other than that, nothing's going on here. Please be safe out on the water. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. and everybody's still got their fingers. This is KF8 AZD from the U.S. Coast Guard Station. Back to net.
W8WKY.
Okay, Jeff, I will tell you this. When I was a kid, back in the 50s and 60s, fireworks were illegal. And then it got to a point where they said, well, okay, you can buy them here in Ohio, but you just can't light them off, ignite them. And then now, it's a free-for-all. Yeah, I hope everybody winds up with all their fingers and no arms and stuff, and nobody got hurt over the weekend. Jeff, take good care of yourself. Enjoy the warm waters out there. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Thanks for checking in with us. 7-3. National Weather Service, NAWS, WA8 KOC. Bill, good morning. Did you and Judy have a good 4th of July weekend? Over to you.
WA8 KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all of that. Yeah, we had a great weekend. Yeah, a lot of fireworks from the village in New London. They put on about an hour and a half show. That was something else. And we can see it right from the house. Some of it, anyhow. But yeah, it was a good weekend. And my wife stayed up and listened to the president on her satellite radio. Okay, let's break the time. We'll get a report in. Okay. Air quality index this morning is at 59. That's in the moderate range. Thermals between a 1 and a 3. My sunrise, 6:03. My sunset, 9:06. Light today, 15 hours, 3 minutes. Solar flux indice, 125. Sunspot number, 50. Geomagnetic field is inactive. No east gift predicted. Not here, not in Europe either. I got 70 degrees this morning. Where's my mouse? Humidity, 93%. Wind speed north at 7. Barometer 30.05, 2.68 degrees, visibility 5 miles. Prediction for today is a slight chance of showers before p.m. Sun is high, 81. Light north wind increasing to 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning. Chance of precipitation is 20%. And spaceweather.com. A potentially dangerous sunspot. Spot AR 4482 is turning toward Earth. Just a few days ago, it produced an X.13 class solar flare and appears capable of doing so again. No analysts estimate a 55% chance of an F-class flare and a 10% chance of an F-flare on July 7th. And the sky looks almost alien. Winkle was through the North Kennedy National Park in Washington. And when something happened overhead, the sky looked almost alien with the most intense halos and arcs around the sun I've never seen before. That's an excellent picture, too. That is kind of strange. Good picture of the mountains as well. Currently, there's only 5 sunspot groups on the sun. And scroll down a little bit, Mother Nature's fireworks. When you hear the thunder, the National Weather Service has some pointed advice of what. Just a picture of New York City on July 3rd. It shows why. Yeah, there's plenty of lightning there, all at the same time. That's about it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Catch up with you tomorrow if you can. WA8 KOC in the group. 7-3 everyone. NAWS.
Okay, Bill. Well, I do appreciate you being here with us this morning. I'm glad to hear that everything went well with you over the weekend. I don't know if you participated in the 13 colonies, but if you did, hopefully you had fun. And whatever you do, just take good care of yourself, and we will look forward to hearing you again tomorrow if you get time. 7-3. KE8VOX. Scott, good morning. Great to hear from you. Are you in the new home yet, or is it getting closer? WA8 KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up there on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermillion, Ohio. Well, right now, Fred, on the new place, moving stuff over. We got one more inspection, and then after that, we can get our too early in the morning to say this word, occupancy permit or whatever they call it, and then I guess we can actually start staying there. So I'm moving things over. I'm only a mile away, so I'm taking a few loads in the car over every day. But doggone, went fishing Friday there, Fred, and got out a little late and came in around noon, a little after noon. I was out there baking. We did pretty good. We didn't catch our limit, though, but it was the first time in a long time I've actually fished out in front of the old homestead, which is now the new place. So that was pretty exciting, looking at how much the lakefront has changed so much throughout the years. And, well, another surprise was after 45 years of not filleting a fish, I can still do it. Filleted the fish up after coming in, and nobody went hungry at lunchtime, so that was a good thing. Let me let this drop for a second. KAVOX returning. And it was a busy weekend. Thankfully, we didn't get the rain that Kelly's Island got. They got 16 inches over there. We had more rain yesterday. Port Clinton was yesterday was pretty much flooded and closed down from the rain they got. Route 2 was closed down. There were a lot of roads closed down because of flooding out that way. We didn't get none of that rain, thankfully. Holy Toledo, that's a lot of rain, 16 inches. But we don't have that going on today. I don't even know if it's supposed to rain later or not, but it's a beautiful day up here. The lake's at probably got 1-footers on it. The lake temperature is 77.7 degrees. The only bad thing about it is the wind's out of the east, northeast, and the fish bite the least when the wind's out of the east. But otherwise, it's a beautiful day up here, Fred. And, one other thing, Fred. If you're going to be in, I don't know when you're going to Sandusky, but the Sandusky Radio Experimental League meets every Thursday at the clubhouse there in Sandusky, and this Thursday, if you were there, it'd be your lucky day to have some of my world-famous grub that I bring in. We all take turns bringing food in, and they have weekly meetings, so every week somebody else brings in a dish for all the fellas to eat, and ladies also, and it's a good time. So looking for something to do when you're in Sandusky and it's a Thursday. Hey, we usually show up right around 7 o'clock. The meeting don't start till 7:30, but you got to have coffee and chit chat before the meeting, and you have that during the meeting too, there, Fred. So it's a good time. But hey, thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in. This is KE8VOX, sending it back to net control. 73, everyone. Have a great day.
Mr. Emery, thank you for that invite. Hey, if you have the time, if you can find the time, spare time, if you can get on the internet and send me an email with all that information, I'd be glad to hook up with you and say hello in person and enjoy that meeting with you. My email is correct on QRZ, and that would be kb8mmf@gmail. You take good care of yourself. I went out last Monday. We limited out, but usually we're off the lake by 9:30 or so. It was 11:45 when we got off the lake last Monday, but everybody got their limits, so we were happy about that. And my buddy, a couple days later, just sent me a text saying He was in 15 feet of water, and they limited out in no time at all. So those fish are staying close. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see if that transpires through the rest of the summer. Take good care of yourself, Scott. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. N8VFK, my good friend Cliff, I hope you're having a good week so far. I hope your holiday celebration went well and safely. Over to you, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC on that N8VFK. Good morning, Fred, and all listeners out there. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. I pretty much stayed to myself, enjoyed some cold ones, and staying on the cool side of the door because it was too hot to be on the other side. Let's see, right now here in Columbia Station, I've got 73 degrees. I got 71-degree dew point, 92% humidity, barometer at 30.05, and starting to drop a little bit. Radar doesn't show anything coming or going, so we're good there. I didn't get any of that rain yesterday. It went right around me. Never got a single drop, but Sunday morning had 1.69 inches of rain that came down in about 45 minutes. Things been going pretty good. I was having some issues with my internet going up and down. Found out my neighbor on either side of me was having a similar issue. So one neighbor had Spectrum out Sunday morning, and I tried to talk to the tech to let them know that there's more than one of us having it. Well, the techs, they have a ticket number, and they only work on that ticket number. And even though I had scheduled for them to show up yesterday, the next day after them, but the guy that came out with a bucket truck, he and I have met before, and he immediately recognized that I was a radio operator because he saw my antenna sticking up out of the air. So yesterday when he was wrapped up, when they fixed my issue, he parked in my driveway while he was just doing his paperwork and eating his lunch, and we talked ham radio. He gave me some really nice tips and all that stuff. His call sign is KC8VPC. And the one thing he was impressing on me is get on 6 meters. So he pointed me towards an antenna. He goes, you got to build this. It'll only take you a few minutes, and it's called the Simple Sixer. And those on 6 meters probably know what it is. So I'm going to be looking for doing some shopping today, trying to get some bits and pieces and get my keister up on 6. I got a radio, I just don't have an antenna. With that, Fred, I'm going to hand it back over to you. Get on down the list. WA8KOC, N8VFK, 73s, everyone.
Cliff, sorry to hear you had that downpour. I saw photos, as Scott said, of Kelly's Island. It was unbelievable. Almost 17 inches of water and just nowhere to put it. You know, you're out there in the middle of the lake. It was wild, and they've got a lot of cleanup ahead of them. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you don't have a lot of cleanup. Nice to know you talked to that guy. When you get on 6, if you're going to be on 6, not 6 simplex and not AM, you let me know, and we'll make contact, because I've got a tri-bander up here. I think I could reach you. Hopefully I could, and that'd be fun. Anyway, you take good care of yourself. Good luck building that antenna. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. Glad to hear you this morning. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for more check-ins on the Barometer Net this morning. Cliff was number 24 on the list. Good morning, all.
KC1
WA-TXX Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian, in and out.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning.
Kilo 4, Golf, K4OG, Marking Copley.
Kilo 8, Kilo Charlie Sierra, K8,
KCS, Zach from Dalton.
Recheck, Fred.
All right, nicely done, everybody. I did have a recheck from Mark, KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
Did I hear KCFQV? Did I hear that right from what you call from Columbia Station? That guy's call is KC8BTZ. You know, I looked it up, and when I looked at because the FCC does long ago records do show your year 1935. I said, wow, that's good. If I heard the call sign right, when he was talking about that guy that did the work for him from Spec, the cable provider. But I'll send it back your way. If Corbin, what you call out in Columbia Station, KCFQV.
Hate to take time away from the original net, but Cliff, are you available to give Mark that call sign again and make sure he's got it right?
W8KOC and A3FK. His call sign was Kilo Charlie 8 Victor Papa Charlie. Name is Dean. Back to net and A3FK.
N8BFK, WA8KOC. Cliff, thank you for the relay on that information. I sincerely appreciate it. Mark, does that answer your question?
Answer the question, KCFQV.
Alrighty, then back to the list. I did not hear any mobiles within the check-ins. KC1BQS, good morning, Paul. Great to hear from you this morning. Did you have a good holiday celebration? What's new this week? Over to you.
Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. We had a great weekend. Sandra had Friday off as a paid holiday because the 4th fell on a Saturday. And we just had great weather, hot, but sunny and nice. We went to a barbecue at a friend's house on Saturday afternoon, which was fun. There was a crowd there, probably 30 people. So we got to get in touch with people that we hadn't seen in a while. And one of my former students was actually there. And it was, I had him in 4th grade back in the late 80s, I think. And it was back when I was teaching in the elementary school. And after that, I went to middle school. But his son was there who was just finished 4th grade. So that was kind of fun. And so he introduced me as his 4th grade teacher. And I thought, yeah, you can't escape it, can you? Wherever you go. But then we came home. We can see fireworks really good from our house. So we watched that. The dog did really well. This is her first 4th. She just turned a year old, and she did really well through the whole thing. We were prepared, and every time there was a loud bang, we'd give her a treat, and she thought that was pretty cool. So hopefully when we get thunder coming along, she'll react the same way. But we did extremely well with it, and we were really happy. So I think that's what's going on here. We're having a great stretch of weather. It was 90s over the weekend, but it's been 80s ever since, and it's going to be sunny and 80 all week, in the mid-80s. A little more comfortable, but I don't mind the heat either. So I'm going to turn it back to you, Fred. 7-3, have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk tomorrow. KC1BQS, back to net.
All right, Paul. Well, I sincerely appreciate hearing from you this morning. Glad to know you folks had a great weekend. You can't get away from it. It's kind of like you're the hero and the MVP when you're a teacher like that. and it follows you, I'm sure. But that shows the appreciation of the youngsters. So whatever you do, you take care of yourself. Enjoy your day. Terrific Tuesday to you. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. WAAGXX. Tom, I'm used to hearing you in and out. How are you doing this morning? Good to hear from you. Over to you.
Good morning, Fred. Thanks for being there, and doing real good. I got a later start this morning. Don't start till 9, so able to say hi to you. Hope things are going good, and yeah, it's not too bad today, this morning. So you can get out on the bike, huh? Oh, well. Have a good one. Good talking to you. WAKOC, WAGXX.
Tom, good talking to you as well. WA8GXX, WA8KOC. It's been a while. I don't know. I can't get the bike out today or tomorrow. I've got some painting to do here, and because I'm going to be absent next week, I need to get it done. Who knows what the weather will bring next week, but I've got today, tomorrow, and maybe a little bit of Thursday. I can go ahead and do the right thing here and get some work done before I take off. Whatever you do, you have a terrific Tuesday. Thanks for checking in. Good to hear from you, and we'll look forward to talking soon. 7-3. Brother Christian, KF6POE was in here, in and out. Christian, if you're still listening, terrific Tuesday to you also. K8CWS. Corbin, good to hear from you. How are things down in Columbus? Did you have a good holiday?
WA8KOC, K8CWS. Good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer Netters. Yeah, I had a great weekend. It's nice, relaxing, hot, but good. Spent some time with friends. Spent some time at home, inside. But yeah, it was nice. So uneventful for the most part. So let's see. Down here in Columbus, we got 72 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at 4 miles an hour, 93% humidity, 30.03 on the barometer, dew point at 70 degrees, and we're running up to 88 today. So these high 80s, and tomorrow we got a high of 90, Thursday 90 down here. They just don't want to go away. I do see getting into at the end of this week and early next week, we're starting to see some mid to low to mid 80s, which is a lot nicer on the body and the wallet. So looking forward to that. Not much else to report. Finally got my car squared away. So they did a warranty job on one of the bearings. This Subaru and bearings, I don't know what the deal is, but it just, they don't last, or they're not being made well. I don't know. I don't understand. Such a great car. I guess it could be worse, but nonetheless, taken care of. So it's in good working order. Wanted to make sure everything was squared away for moving that will be coming later this summer, and it's not right around the corner. We got about a 45-minute drive to our new place, so it'll be getting the work out at that time. So I wanted to make sure it was good to go. Not much else. Still putting together stuff for the special event station, W8LT, Ohio State University Amateur Radio Club. Yeah, more to come on that. So I should be meeting with the faculty advisor, I think, later this week, maybe next week, and should really start to have some firm information to deliver to everybody. With that, I will send it back to Net Control. Thanks so much for picking me up. Want to wish everybody a terrific Tuesday. This is K8CWS. Back to Net Control. 7-3.
Okay, Corbin, well, thanks for being here with us this morning. Glad to know you had a good weekend. Yeah, keep us posted about the special event. And whatever you do, terrific Tuesday to you. Stay safe, buddy, and cool. 7-3. K4OG, good morning, Mark. Good to hear you, pal. I hope everything's well with you. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. Hey, Fred, we got the last month's meetings posted and the link is shared, so be sure and click on that link, Fred, because if you missed the meeting and you just don't have time to watch the YouTube video, 9 minutes are the next best thing to being there. And let's see, Fred, I discovered there's a new app for Roku TVs or Fire TVs or even Google TV called Ham TV. And it'll connect to your QRZ page, display all your contact information, pretty graphics on where they are, and give you all the other pertinent information, band conditions, spotter info. Just got to hook it to your QRZ page. That was pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I haven't logged a contact in so long. My TV, when I put it on Ham TV, it didn't display a whole lot. Maybe contacts with Josh and stuff. That simple fixer, I looked it up and found a link on QST ARRL. Yeah, it's pretty simple, horizontally polarized antenna to build. I get on the 6-meter net, but that's more of a vertically polarized antenna. And there you go, Fred. Everybody have a great day. K4OG, back to WAKOC and the net.
Hey, Mark, thanks for taking the time to check in on this Tuesday morning. Sincerely appreciate that, and thank you for that information. I will be sure to look at the email. And whatever you do, you have a terrific Tuesday, all right? And I will look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. K8KCS, Zach, great to hear from you. How are you doing this morning? Did you have a good weekend?
WA8KOC in the net. Good morning, everyone. This is K8KCS. I am hanging out in Port Clinton this weekend. We had a great weekend here. Got to go out on the Portage River and watch the fireworks, and the kids loved it. So had a good weekend. And, Kelly's Island got slammed the last day or two, and Port Clinton got their fair share as well. We were coming home from the laundromat yesterday and got caught up in that rainstorm. It was almost 2 inches in about 30 to 45 minutes of time, and there's just nowhere for that water to go. So we were driving through some flooded streets there to make it back to the house, and we decided just to hang out the rest of the day. So we're doing good up here, just enjoying our time by the lake. And let's see, I got my radio with me. We're going to go check out the Wilderness Wildlife Reserve, maybe see if I can get some POTA in either today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But anyway, good morning, everyone. We'll send it back to net. This is K8KCS.
Good morning to you too, Zach. Enjoy your time up there. I imagine it's nice to have the radio along with, so you can do some POTA if you get the chance. Just stay dry, stay cool, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. Bottom of the list so far is Zach at number 30. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC still looking for check-ins.
WA8KOC and the net. W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Romeo Mike, KC 0 LRM Kelly in Wichita, Kansas.
Kilo Echo 8 Juliet Papa Quebec, K8 JPQ. Good morning, Brother Fred. It's Chris Mobile. I'm going to be in and out. Have a great day to everybody. Take care.
Alrighty, we picked up 3 more. WATD, John, good to hear you. KC0 LRM, Kelly, I'm going to be right back to you. And Brother Chris, KE8 JPQ, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for taking the time to check in. I hear you're mobile. Whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday. 7-3 to you, pal. WATD, Brother John, take it away. Good morning. How are you?
W8WKY.
Well, good morning, Fred, and good morning to the net. W8KOC in the net, W8TD. Well, I'm ambulatory, moving. Woke up this morning. I consider a good sign. My car learned a new trick yesterday. It made a truly terrifying noise that I had never heard a car do in these many years of driving vehicles of various types. Turns out the drive shaft failed. Was flailing around down there. Oh boy. So it's in the garage, which means I probably will again not be making the Worcester lunch. It's been months since I've gotten over there. So bummer on that count. Should have my car back eventually. So all part of the fun, as they say. Otherwise, the rain day for the Wadsworth fireworks was Sunday night, and they did an excellent job. Well worth watching. I enjoy fireworks. Although I would like to see a serious drone pseudo fireworks show someday. I enjoy watching videos of those. So happy birthday, America. WKOC in the net. W8TD.
All right, John. Well, listen, sorry to hear about the drive shaft. You know, back when I was a kid, back in the 70s, early 70s, I borrowed the Jeep from the funeral home, and I went for a drive from the downtown Elyria area out to Midway Mall, and as I was going down Route 57, bang, and I heard this noise. It was a drive shaft, and I don't know if they have to get another drive shaft or if they can weld the parts back together and make it so it's not clunking around and it's evenly weight distributed, but whatever happens, sure, you're going to miss the Worcester lunch. But whatever you do, take good care of yourself, have a terrific Tuesday, and hopefully it gets fixed in the very near future. Take care, pal. 7-3. KC0LRM, WA8KOC. Kelly, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. How are you?
Oh, hey, thanks for getting me in there. Good morning, everybody on the net out there. Not a lot going on here. Just finished off my breakfast and eggs and sausage and coffee, and going to get outside and try to get a little stuff done in my shop before it gets too hot out there, because it gets about 110 in my shop once we reach the peak temperature outside. So, trying to definitely get that done before lunch. I'm trying to work a little bit on my HF antenna, trying to get that back up. But we had a pretty good holiday. Did a little barbecuing. My son shot a few fireworks, the usual. And sorry to hear the U.S. lost last night. I couldn't stay up and watch it. I was too tired. So, that's about all I got. Everybody have a good day out there, and I wish we had some of that rain, but we don't for a while. Maybe this weekend. All right, back to that control. Everybody have a good one. Be safe.
Kelly, great to hear from you this morning. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was heartbreaking seeing the U.S. lose to Belgium, and it seems they just can't get out of the round of 16. I don't get what that is. But maybe they'll do better in 2030. We'll have to wait and see. I know they didn't look as good last night in that game as they did the previous 3 games, so they may have learned something. Who knows? Whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday. Hopefully you get the work done that you want to get done before noon hour, before it gets really hot. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. KEHAPQ, Chris was the bottom of the list at number 33. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here. checked in, there was more static than audio. If you could up the power or change locations, and please give us a call again, would be most appreciated.
All right, let's try this. KD8QOL, Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Oscar Lima. Keith over here in Kenmore, just doing a quick in and out. Just wanted to jump on and say 73 to you, Fred, and everyone else on the net. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Keith, it's been a good long time since I've heard from you. Thanks for taking the time to check in with us this morning. That was 150% better. Yeah, if you get time, if you can get up earlier, get your schedule arranged, love to hear more from you. But otherwise, terrific Tuesday to you, pal. And hopefully, if I don't talk to you, the rest of the week goes well for you. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We're slowing down.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Zulu Alpha KE8 VZA Eric in Strongsville Mobile.
We'll take them one at a time. KE8 VZA Eric, great to hear from you. Hopefully you had a good holiday celebration this past week. How's your morning going so far? Over to you.
WA8KOC and the group KE8VZA Mobile on my way into the Big W here. Morning's going okay so far. A few minutes behind schedule, but no worries. What else? Good weekend. Yes, it was a good weekend. Had the fam over Saturday, and every other day we worked on getting the house ready to the continuing saga of getting the house ready to put on the chopping block. Don't know when that's going to happen yet. We still have a lot of work to do. And don't become a hoarder. That's my advice. That box you want to go through Saturday, go ahead and schedule it for Saturday. Go through it. Don't let too many Saturdays pass by. That's my words of advice. Anyway, good to hear you, Fred. Thanks for picking me up. KE8 VZA, back to net control.
Okay, Eric, thanks for checking in with us. Glad to know you had a good weekend. Don't become a hoarder. I got it. Hey, I have to say, I don't know when it's going to happen, but when you vacate this area, hopefully you'll stay in touch with us like Rod and Wendy do. We'd miss you if you weren't here, buddy. Take good care of yourself. Terrific Tuesday, 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I am here. A lull in the check-ins allows me to once again identify this as a Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater. Location for the repeater is Doylestown, Ohio. Frequency 147 Mark 390 megahertz with a CTCSS code of 114 Mark 8. We're here Monday through Saturday. NTAD Dave takes Mondays. I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Fridays are covered by AA8CS Gary. Saturdays are covered by our Vice President Phil, K8PMI, Stephen, NAWB, Rod, W8JAX, or another net control operator to be announced. We always have a lot of fun hearing people check in with us, let us know what's going on, and sharing some camaraderie, occasionally history, occasionally humor. It's all a good time. So if you are available as a ham and you have a license, come join us, please. If not, you can go to WAWKY.org. That is Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions coming up in the schedule. They're headed up by NAWB, Stephen, the lead for the VE team he's assembled, who do a great job. So, don't miss it. Become involved. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead, since we're late in the morning so far, and I'm sure Carrie's just about ready to get in here and help me close. 35 was KE8VZA, Eric. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I'll make this last call. Alrighty then, hearing nothing. WACTM, the infamous closer for the Barometer Net, Kerry. Good morning, pal. I hope you're wide awake and raring to go. Always good to have you come in and help us close things out. I'm going to throw it over to you for some words of wisdom. This is WA8KOC requesting your help.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrific Tuesday morning. Well, it looks like it's going to be another nice day out there, that's for sure. It's, at least we're not having 90 degrees. It's going to be in the 80s today, so that won't be too bad. Anyway, hope everybody had a good 4th of July out there, and this week's going well for them, and, like I heard earlier, they're going to have the fireworks here at Portage Lakes this coming Saturday. That and the annual boat parade that they've had for at least 50 years. It's always a nice to see that. Anyway, Fred, I really don't have anything. Oh, I do want to mention I heard everybody, or you and John talking about dry shafts, and the only problem I ever had with the dry shaft on a car, it was in 1968. I had I bought it new. It was a 67 Chevelle 396 Super Sport, and I was down at my girlfriend's house down in Canton, and it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was going home, or attempting to go home, and somebody had stole the dry shaft from underneath my car. You know, I started it up, put it in gear, and lit the clutch out, and it didn't move, you know. But that's the only problem I've ever had with the drive shaft. Somebody stole it. I guess they must have tore theirs up or something, and mine was parked there on the street, and they come and got it. The dry shaft. Anyway, that's all I have on that. Well, Fred, I really don't have anything else this morning. Hope everybody has a terrific Tuesday out there and the week goes well. But I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. It's put a smile on somebody's face. So with that, 73 all, and back to you there, Fred, WAAKOC, and you can wrap it up. And good net this morning, great net this morning, always a great net. Every day it's a great net. And some days we get just a few more check-ins than others, but we're right on the cusp there, or whatever, of having a super great net and just a great net. Anyway, everybody enjoy, and I'll say 73. W8CTM, turning it back over to you there, Fred, WAKOC, to take it. Everybody have a great day, great week.
My good friend Kerry, thanks so much for being here as our closer. That is sincerely appreciated. Whatever you do, you have a terrific Tuesday. I think today, tomorrow, and part of Thursday, we're going to have clear weather. It's going to be cloudy today, I guess, but not the kind of rain we had yesterday or the last couple days. And still temperatures hovering in the 80s somewhere. So wish it was 60 or 70, but that's okay. If you get out on the E-trike, be safe, pal. And thanks for being here as our closer again. I'd like to thank not just Kerry, but all the stations that checked in on the net with us this morning. We all sincerely appreciate it, and hopefully everybody else enjoys checking in with us as well. If you are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, you can go to WAWKY under the Education tab and drop down and find VE test sessions coming up. It's not difficult, folks, not difficult at all. Just a little bit of learning, and that's always fun. And we'd love to have you aboard. For those that know Mr. Shepard, Robert, hopefully we'll keep him in our prayers because I feel there's something going on there. He's under the weather, and he needs our prayers, as do some others that we've already mentioned. Taking a quick pause for time. Acknowledging the originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBHJTW, and Tom K8DSD. They all started their mornings off gathering around, sharing information as we do here. I want to thank them. And also recognizing the net control emeritus Ron, KD8CVS, who ran this net by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. With that, everybody have a terrific Tuesday. Remember our net this evening at 8 p.m., starting at 8 p.m., and we will have NTAD at the helm. Lots of fun there, trivia. It's just a great time to be had. And I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:26 a.m. with 36 check-ins. WA8 KOC clear.